Junkie gang, cool shit, bitch. I got a question for you, nigga. What you want? Okay. Please tell me why you hate me. Damn.
Hey loves, today I'm going to be doing my updated highlight and contour. Also my foundation routine. So I guess you would just say this is an updated foundation routine. Yeah. So this video has been highly requested. Like everybody requested this video. And I was just like, yeah, let me just go ahead and get this filmed. So y'all won't think I just be ignoring y'all. So yeah, that's what I did today. My wig is like shifted. That's what I love about wigs. You can just pull that shit up, right? Right. So anyways, like I said, this is my updated highlight. Why can't I talk? This is my updated foundation routine consisting of highlighting and contouring. I did my eyebrows on camera as well. I did not put my lashes on camera, but hey, you guys seen how to do that. But anyways, this will be a talk through video, hopefully, if the noise wasn't too bad in the background. If not, of course it'll be a voiceover. But I just wanted to get this film for you guys, and I'm rambling now, so I'm going to shut the hell up and I'm going to jump into the video. So first I take my Scandinavia makeup primer spray. Of course I just spray my face. Nothing too special. And then once I spray my face, I will be priming my face. I go in with the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Hydrating Serum. This is the little sample size that I received at Ulta, I believe. And then I'm going to be trying my new primer by Urban Decay, the Optical Illusion Primer. And it's just basically a pore perfecting primer. So yeah, I'm going to be testing this out today.
They call me on the James because I'm a southern ass player. Putting pepper in your spine, I'm wearing pepper for all the flavor. Reaching liberation, find that caught up with slaves. Like that dragon show, I'm thinking he a miracle savior. I got a dragon because he fought it by the easy guitar and not with libation. I'm going to swim from my African brother. Extra to listen, something with college, making it better.
Alright, so prime my face and all that good stuff. The next step is I'm going to take my MAC Pro Conceal and Correct palette. This is the dark palette. Oh, I can't talk. And I'm going to be taking the orange corrector, and I'm just going to take my beauty blender and I'm going to conceal like around my mouth and probably under my eyes. And this is just to cancel out the darkness. My darkness really isn't that bad, but I just like to go ahead and just eliminate it, because sometimes you can see it like really bad in my pictures and stuff, and then sometimes you can't. But yeah, I just like to go ahead and knock it out. So next I am going to put my foundation on, and I am using the Lancome Tint Idol, and I am the shade 530 Suede C. I'm going to be using a Jordana pencil. This is the Easy Liner retractable pencil for the eyes in the shade Coffee Bean. You can get this at Walgreens for sure, probably CVS and like all those drugstores. I don't believe Walmart carries this, but I know for sure you can get it at Walgreens. And when I do my eyebrows, I like hold the pencil like towards the end, like lightly, instead of, you know how you can do it like that, kind of harsh. I hold it lightly, so I just like sketch out my brows. I hope this is making sense. But yeah, I just lightly like draw the line. And when I do my brows, I can't really talk. So yeah, an awkward silent moment.
Yeah, I got love for my own, got love for my bitches, got love for my niggas. Probably I make it riches in that. Shout out to no nation and creative, going nation in the
So I don't know if you guys can tell like the motion that I'm stroking my eyebrows with, but when I'm at the top, I kind of like stroke it down, and then when I get towards the bottom, I kind of push it back up, just so there won't be like any gaps in between the hairs.
Don't be selfish with them drawers.
And I really focus more of the product towards the end because my brows are way more fuller towards the top.
We all need. Yeah. Get some of this
Okay, so that is a filled in brow before I do any blending or whatever, and then this is just my regular brow. I do like my brows to be a little bit more bolder than my natural brows, and some days I do like just a little bit of filling in to keep it more natural, but yeah, I like the more bold brow. Okay, so I have both of my brows filled in. Then I go back in with my spoolie brush and I just pull the top line and I blend it out just a little bit. And then the bottom, I just brush it up until it blends in to my liking. I feel like I want to add another layer of foundation. Yeah, I think I want to add another layer. I feel like that brush picked up most of the product instead of applying it to my face. That's probably why I've been using the Real Techniques brush more. So I'm going to be going back in my Pro Conceal palette. I'm going to just be, I usually use this top shade, but it's not really much left. And I use this shade down here at the bottom to clean up my brows. And the key for like perfect eyebrows is you want to make sure them shits is cleaned up, freshly waxed or like shaved, arched, whatever the hell you do. You want to make sure that shit's like fresh, because if not, it's just like you're gonna have to do more work. To me, like that's what it seems like when I don't have freshly shaved or arched eyebrows. Like I have to work even harder just to get that perfect brow. So make sure that shit's fresh. Okay, so the reason why I apply the concealer like towards the middle first is I like more of my product to be like in the middle where the arch is, and then I drag it back and then I go back towards the front because I like less product towards the front. I couldn't say that while I was doing it because like I have to be so still when I'm doing my eyebrows. Even when I'm doing my clients, y'all, like I'm so just like I don't talk. I hate when they even like swallow. It's weird, but brows is what takes the longest when I'm doing clients too, because I just feel like brows is what makes your face. But anyways, I'm going to be taking this brown shade towards the top here, and I'm going to be using that on top of my brows. You also can use your foundation, or you can skip this step, whatever you prefer, but I'm going to be using this concealer.
I'm the realest on the planet. I said I'm the realest on the planet. And God, I play around, you say that I got
So I am done with this palette. Next I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques brush. This is actually a deluxe crease brush, and yesterday it still had like a lot of product on it, so like it made my skin like a dark brown. But I usually use a brush like this. This doesn't have a name, it's just a eBay brush, and I usually use this type and I just buff it, but I wanted to try this one. I might better stick to, I don't know, it looks like it's clean. But yeah, and I just buffed that concealer out. Also, I need to set my brows first. And I'm going to be using my Anastasia eyebrow gel. I'm almost out. But I actually just purchased some regular clear mascara. And I'm going to use that next instead of purchasing another Anastasia Beverly Hills, because honestly, I feel like it's all the same old shit. So, yeah. I don't know, I just feel like it's making my face dark brown. So I'm going to go back to this brush. So for the top of my brow, I'm going to go back with my foundation brush. This is how I said I'll show you how to fix it. And I just blend it out. But I usually, with this concealer, it like pretty much blends really good with this foundation. But if I use like my L'Oreal foundation, then this concealer is a little bit more red. And I have to like go in and fix it, but I don't really have to do much work with this today. So yeah, the key to doing your brows is you want to make sure that you use a concealer that's your skin tone for the top, unless you're doing like something dramatic. Some people, they like to use the lighter shade at the top and bottom, and I've seen them like work it and fix it, but me personally, I like to use the skin tone concealer at the top. So I also like to set my eyebrows, well not my eyebrows, but my eyelids after I do all that concealer work and foundation work, just to prevent it from doing any creasing. I keep looking at my viewfinder because like my thing is flashing, it's gonna stop or what. Okay, it kept going. But I'm gonna set it with the Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I just take a Real Techniques sponge. The bitch so dirty you can't even tell that that's what type of sponge this is. And I just set my my eyelid. And like I said, this is just to prevent creasing. And it also helps me with the oil because my eyelids get so oily. Okay, now I usually, let's see what I want to do next. I guess I'm going to apply my lashes really quick. I'm going to do that off camera. I have plenty of videos where I have done my lashes on camera, but I usually just put mascara on the top lids first. This is a Maybelline Lash Sensational mascara, and I just go over my real lashes. I don't try to make it perfect. I just get that any dust, like that translucent powder, off my lids. I mean off my lashes. like so. And then I go in and put my lashes on. Okay. I think I'm going to do these eyelashes. These are the Cherry Blossom number 15s. And like I said, I'm going to be applying those off camera. All I use is hair glue. I know a lot of people say, don't use hair glue. It's not good. That shit really ain't good. Y'all, let me tell you about the hair glue real quick. I use hair glue to put wallpaper back on, no, was it wallpaper or paint? Yeah, paint back onto the wall at my old apartment because I had my calendar up and it was like, it ripped the paint off. So I didn't have anything else to put the paint back on. So I used hair glue and that shit stuck and would not budge. So that just goes to show like, that's some real dangerous shit. So yeah, it's really not recommended to put it on your eyes, but I hate any other eyelash glue. So if I'm going to have to go blind, I'm going to have to go blind, baby. Beauty is fucking pain. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so I have my lashes applied. Next, I'm going to be highlighting under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, lip area, and my chin. And I'm going to be using my Kevin Aucoin, whatever, Sensual Skin Enhancer in the shade SX11. I haven't used this in forever, but I started back using it yesterday, and I really like my results. So, oh shit, I'm going to be applying that with just a foundation brush. And a little bit of this goes a long way, like real talk. So you don't really need a lot. And I like to work one eye at a time actually, because this is like really thick. And I like to apply my concealer like not right under my eye, but a little bit down below, and then work my way up. I notice if I do it that way, I don't have a lot of creasing. And I just use this brush just to apply it and move it up, and then I go in with my MAC sponge and a little bit of Fix Plus, but I don't see my Fix Plus. Okay, and a little bit of Fix Plus by MAC, and why is this? Oh. Dampen up my sponge a little bit, and then I just pat it into my skin. When you dampen your sponge, it kind of helps blend that concealer, helps it move around. Especially this, like you definitely need it for this, no lie. And I don't bring the concealer like all the way up intentionally unless I use like a lot of product. And I kind of did use a little bit too much. Like when I say a little goes a long way, like it still really goes like a long way. I bought this concealer so long ago. Like this shit was so hype on YouTube a few years ago. I don't know if y'all remember that, but like everybody was using it. And I was like, oh my god, I need this so bad. And the shit was like $48 or $54 for that little bitty can of concealer. But I needed it and I got it. And then it like died down. Nobody was really messing with it no more. So anyways, I kind of turned the sponge a little bit towards the back, and I kind of like try to blend out any edges. There's that nose ring twisting. Like so this is what I like my concealer to look like when it's blended out. Alright, so then I go back in with my translucent powder and I set my under eye. Really focusing like right up under the eye. And I do not let that bake. I immediately wipe it off with a Morphe 528 brush. Now you can let that bake if that's like the powder of your choice to set your highlight with. Then go ahead and let it bake. But being that I'm using another powder and then this concealer is a little bit on the brighter side, I don't want to bake it because yeah, it gets a little bit too bright. So on to the next eye. I want y'all to see how much I'm using. Like I really don't get a lot of product. Like if you can see that, it's not a lot of product at all. And I want y'all to see when I say a little goes a long way. I don't put a lot of concealer on my forehead because the bitch already big as hell, so I don't want to highlight it too much. And I have not dipped my brush back into any product. I'm just using whatever's left. Okay, so I blended that out. Going back in with my translucent powder. Setting under those eyes. And wiping that shit right back off. Okay, so I'm going to be taking my sponge again, damping it, and I'm going to blend my nose out a little bit better. So it's blended to my liking. I do not set the rest of my face with that translucent powder. I just set under my eyes with it. Next, I'm going to be using my little mixture. It is Ben Nye banana powder and Ben Nye topaz. No, Ben Nye camel powder. So I just mix it together. It gives me like a perfect yellow. Because sometimes the Ben Nye banana powder is a little bit too yellow. So when you mix it with that brown camel, it kind of just gives like the perfect finish. I'm using my Real Technique sponge. And I just place it on there. So this is when I bake. I bake with my Ben Nye powders. So I end up flipping the sponge over and then I set my nose and my forehead.
Hanging on a geezer with my nigga, sweet so liberal, busting greens inside her belly, feeling like that nickel though. Long as she aquatic in a villain.
So next I'm gonna be taking my Black Radiance Rich Mahogany face powder. I think this is what this is. Pressed powder. And I'm gonna be taking a e.l.f. angled blush brush. And I put these together like this, and I just go like right in the hollows of my tip, because this is my natural contour, if you can see that. So I just apply the Black Radiance powder like right there. I do not bring it down. I just apply it right there where that darkness is, and then I kind of go up just a little bit. Like that. To the other side, you see my natural darkness, so I basically just enhance it and buff it out into the skin. So I also take the brush like towards on the side, if you can see that. And I put a little bit of the powder on my brush, and I go right up under my lip. And that just makes your lip look super pouty. I also go in towards the top and add a little bit of shadowing to my temples. Not my temples, like towards the top. What is this? My forehead? Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like so. And then I have a little brush that I use for my nose. This is a BH Cosmetics brush. It's $119. It's kind of angled. And I use the same powder. Do not go crazy. Just lightly tap the brush into the powder. And I contour my nose. I really feel like I have the easiest routine, like for real. Because I watch other girls' routines and I'm just like, damn, why are you doing so much? But I don't know, to each his own. So next I go in with a Black Radiance Mocha powder. This kind of has more of a reddish tint, but it's not too red. And I just apply in the same areas that I applied the other contour, but as you will see, I bring this a little bit down. And you can make the fishy face, or I found that I like my contour better when I like hold my mouth like this and apply it. And I also buff this up as well. And I go around my head. This just brings the warmth back into your face. Especially like if you use a really bright highlighter.
No, you ain't gotta live in fear. No, you ain't gotta live in fear. No.
I feel like I'm going to have to use a little bit of natural lighting so you guys can see that it's not as harsh as it may look on camera, because I feel like it looks really harsh, but it's not.
So pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone, pick up the phone.
Then I go under my face.
the corner the other day, but missus think within the
And this just slims down your face.
pain of regret, icicles made steps. Just cause I'm blessed, I mean I can't at all. My own family think I ain't worth nothing at all. And I don't know which way to go. Cause I can't even find love.
So next, I'm going to just take, I don't even put any more powder on this sponge. I just use whatever was left and I kind of carve out right up under my contour. So it kind of just makes it stand out a little bit more. As you can see, this is the carved out one. This side isn't carved out.
God, and I am you.
It just helps the slayage, dolls. It just helps the slayage. So I'm done baking for now, I believe. What do I want to add a little bit? I think I'm going to go ahead and just apply a little bit of powder onto my eyelids. I usually do not put on any eyeshadow. I just usually set my face and I just go. But today, for the sake of this video, I think I want to add a little bit of powder on my eyelid. Why do I keep saying powder? A little bit of shadow. Honestly, like I do not even do too much. Like I just add my highlighter to my eyebrows. And then I go in and contour my eyelids. So yeah, I really don't do much. This is the Matte Gold Deposit. This is a Elizabeth Mott all over shadow brush. And I just apply that right at the top where my arch is. That's how I do that. Then I go in with a, this is not the brush. This is a Morphe M504 brush. And this is Coastal Scents. I think this is Oktoberfest. And I just apply that to my lids. And I apply, as you can see, like I apply it right under the highlight shade. And then I kind of like brush it up towards the brow. Nothing too special. Like I'm not doing a full eyeshadow look. I'm just adding a little bit of color to my lids. And I'm going to be using a brown out of this Lorac Unzip palette, I think. This is what the palette looks like. And I'm going to go in with Unspoken, which is this brown. It's not too dark, not too light. And I just kind of like brush it pretty much in the same spot, but I kind of bring it all the way across this time. Like so. And I usually don't do anything else. Like that's it. That's it. And then I dust the rest of this powder off. Dust the powder off. Next, I'm going to be going in with my MAC Dark Deep Mineralized Skin Finish. And this is a Real Techniques powder brush. And I just tap it onto my face. A lot of people say this is defeating the purpose of what you just did. But me, I mean, I still can see my work. And I definitely have to set my face. Like, I have to. Because my skin, right around my mouth, just in this area, it creases like really bad. So I have to set my face. And then I just like the way that it looks. It like brings the makeup all together.
All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together. All together Part of that good love that we all need. Yeah.
Like so. Next, I am going to be checking to see if I want to go back over any spots like where I contoured and shadowed my face. Well, contoured my face. I do see like just a little bit. And I don't even put any more product on my brush. I just go back in with whatever was left on the brush. Like that. And the blushes that I'm going to be using today are MAC Sweet as Cocoa and MAC Formats. I mix both of those together. This is what they look like. Really, really pretty for brown skin girls. Like, so amazing. And I apply it like right where I contour. Not right on top, but you'll see. And I have to smile. Ta-da! Some people, they like take the blush and they brush it across their forehead. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. For the sake of this video, I'm going to do the most. And I just brush it across my forehead. Yeah. I really don't know the purpose of it. I guess to like add a little bit more warmth to your skin. I don't know, but yeah, I just did this shit just because. So I'm going to be highlighting my face with my Gold Deposit by MAC. And I'm going to be using, what brush is this? This is a Luxie 504 large angled brush. I believe this came in like a Ipsy bag or something. And I just apply it right up on the cheeks of my, and right up, what is this? What am I trying to say? Damn. Whatever this is, that's where I applied it. Not the apples. What is that? I don't know what that is, but yeah, I apply it right there. And I also love the way it looks like once you apply it. Kind of not right under your eyes, but like on down. I've really been enjoying the way my skin looks like that. So I've been applying it right there, down the bridge of my nose, and the little Rudolph tip. It's more like a bronzy look. I really been enjoying this look. I put a little bit right there. And a little bit around where my temples are. It just really like gives you like a golden bronze look. And I guess I'll put just a little bit on my forehead. Yeah. Some people don't like to look like this. It makes you look oily kind of, but I like it. But anyways, I'm going to go back in with this brush with my leftover MAC mineralized skin finish powder on there, and I kind of like just tap over what I just went through. I only do that just so it won't be super like harsh. I don't do it like right there though. I just go on the top, y'all, on the top. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do my face. Like far as the hard work, like the contour, highlighting, foundation, all that powder and stuff like that, that's pretty much all I do. Next, I'm just going to show you guys the what am I trying to say, like the rest of my face work, whatever. I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I can't think, can't talk, can't do shit today. So anyways, I'm going to be using this Tarte pen. This is the Tarte's Double Take Eyeliner. It's a double-ended one, gel on one end, liquid on the other. And I just enhance my moles. I have 2 moles right there. Well, 3, because the one is right there. I just enhance those 2 though. Like so, because the foundation has covered it. Like that. And then I go to the other side and use the gel liner to line my lids. I line right at the top. I do this only when I wear fake lashes. I had stopped lining my bottom waterline, but I guess I'll do it today.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
This be that Afro-futuristic flow. Sip it slow, hanging on a geezer with my knee.
And the mascaras I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Lash Discovery, the mini brush mascara. It has like a really small brush, and I use that for my bottom lashes. And then I'm going to be using this one again, which is the Lash Sensational by Maybelline. Use these bad boys together, and I put it to my bottom lashes, and I put a little bit on the top. I don't know what I'm going to put on the top. Yeah, I'm going to put some on. I usually spray my face first and then apply this. So yeah, I'm going to do that first. I do that because I don't want the mascara to run once I spray my face. So I usually spray my face first, let that dry, and then go in with my mascara. But I'm going to be using the Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. And I'm going to spray it like that. And then I'm going to go back in with my Fix Plus. And this is where I like drench my face. Like that. So that's pretty much the end of like my face routine. So I just let that dry, and then I go into my mascara and my lips. Actually, I can go ahead and do my lips because I already know I'm just going to put on a gloss because I don't feel like doing a matte lip or anything today. This is my favorite gloss. This is my Milani Bare Secret. Love this gloss to death. I need to go get another one because like this one's pretty much out. It's just a nude. And I don't even wipe the foundation off my lips. I just leave that on and kind of let it play like a nude lipstick. Okay, I have that on. My face is pretty much dry now. So I'm going to go in the bottom lashes. And I'm not going to like try to perfect them today, because like I would be forever. Have y'all ever tried to apply mascara without having your mouth open? I'm gonna try it. Did y'all see my mouth like creeping? I can't do that shit. So this is what one coat looks like on each eyes. I'm gonna put another coat on. I usually put 4 coats of, well, 2 coats of each, 4 coats all together. I mean, 8 coats all together. Okay, so I'm going to be applying this one. So this is 2 coats of the mini brush mascara. It does pretty good. Maybe I should zoom in. Okay, so yeah, this is 2 coats on each eye of that other mascara. And now I'm about to put the Lash Sensational on there.
You've been a vampire in a mirror. Signal too much interference from the court they want you near. You ain't gotta live in. You ain't gotta live in. You ain't gotta live in fear, no. You ain't gotta live in fear, no. You ain't gotta live in fear, no. You ain't gotta live in. You ain't gotta live in fear, no.
Okay. So I just go in on the top and kind of blend my top lashes a little bit better. Now since I have the falsies applied. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, you guys. That's all I do. So this is the finished look. This is my updated highlight and contour. Guess I'll take my hair out this ponytail. I need to go fix it so it won't be so dry looking. I've been and wearing it behind my ears. I need to go put these baby hairs on fleek and shit. And get on fleek and shit. But yeah, so let me get the makeup off my nose ring. You know, add a little spit to that shit. Bam, back booming. Okay, so this is my updated highlight and contour. If you guys want any other type of video, please comment below so I can try to get these produced for you guys. But yeah, this is one of the highly requested videos, so I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and get this shit filmed and post it for y'all. Since I'm baby free for the weekend, let's. So please don't forget to thumbs up this video, share it please, like share my video, like yeah, you don't even have to subscribe, but just share it. At least do that for me. I'm doing this for you, so do that for me. Subscribe if you like me, if not, whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see y'all in the next one.